Hey, what's up? My name is Edwin Madera, and in this video, I will be talking about structural composite lumber, aka madera, which is an engineered wood product created by layering dried and grated wood veneers, strands or flakes with moisture resistant, adhesive into blocks of materials known as chunks of woods. And the structural composite lumber includes four types, which is laminated veneer lumber, parallel strand lumber, laminated strand lumber, and oriented strand lumber, which I will get into throughout this video. So let's get it. Alright, so just to put it out there, veneer is a thin covering of wood, and just remember that. In this slide, I will be diving into laminated veneer lumber, which is produced by bonding thin wood veneers all together in a large chunk of wood so that the grain of all veneers are parallel with the long direction of the wood itself. And it can be sawn or referred to desired dimensions, and it is available in lengths far beyond conventional lumber lengths. And now I will show you in what places or sites we might need laminated veneer lumber. Alright, so actually this is a quick example of the laminated veneer lumber, and it shows how the veneers themselves throughout the wood are parallel to the long direction, as you can see here and here, and it shows how they have different dimensions and lengths. So now let's get to the applications of the lumber itself. Alright, so here we have headers and beams where the laminated veneer lumber is used, and this is kind of like the ceiling, as you can see here. Let me show you more applications. Here we have the hip and valley rafters, which again kind of like the ceiling, or this is like the rooftop, and the wood is used all throughout it. Here we have scaffold plankings. Well, the wood is used as scaffold planking, as you can see here, to support the constructors and materials too. And here we have a prefabricated eye joist, which is basically an eye-shaped wood, as you can see here, eye shape, and the prefabrication is used with laminated veneer lumber, as you can see. So let's keep going. Alright, so here we have the second type, which is parallel strand lumber, and it is manufactured from veneers clipped into long strands laid in parallel information, and its length to thickness ratio is approximately of 300. And parallel strand lumber is the heaviest, strongest, and most expensive of the lumber products overall. So let me show you a few examples of what they look like. So this is the parallel strand lumber, which is used as a load bearing column, as we can see here, and it is frequently used because of its strength. So it supports a lot of weight, and let me show you more examples. So here we have headers and beams zoomed in, and I just wanted to show you the bending where there is a high bending strength needed in headers and beams, and parallel strands lumber are perfect for that. So yeah, let's keep going. So the third lumber is the laminated strand lumber, which is similar to parallel strand lumber. And by definition, it says the strands oriented and formed into a large mat or chunk of wood and pressed. Used in applications from studs to millwork components, which I will show you in a bit. And the length to thickness ratio is 150. And here on the side, this is the example of what the laminated strand lumber looks like. And everything is like pressed. You can see everything like being pressed here. Yeah, let's show you the examples of studs and millworks. Here we see studs. This is what a stud looks like, and that is the laminated strand lumber being used here. The laminated strand lumber is also seen in millworks components like doors or floors or wall paneling and yeah, stuff like that, as you can see in this example. Now let's move on. Alright, so lastly, we have oriented strand lumber, which is made from flaked wood strands, which is this basically, and is turned, well, is pressed and turned into this lumber that you can see here on the left. And you can see it be used in eye joists, like I showed you earlier, or maybe even millwork components. And its length to thickness is approximately 75. So let's wrap up. Alright, so to wrap it up, structural composite lumber products make productive use of wood materials that are rapidly renewable or that might otherwise be treated as waste. The products include dimensional stability, structural strength, availability of large sizes and long lengths, and of course, consistent quality. And there it is. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something or understood something. And yeah, let's end this. See you next time.